Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Stock My Closet. Thanks a lot for liking our videos and do subscribe our channel if you haven't already, and also click the bell icon to get the new video notification. We also have another channel named Easy Sewing Tutorials where you can watch our sewing tutorials in Hindi, so check it out as well. Link is in the description box. Today I am sharing extended sleeve top. This is the required measurement, and to make this top I am using crepe fabric. You can make it with single fabric or you can combine two fabrics as I did. So let's get started. For cutting I'm using this solid color fabric so that you can see markings properly, and I'll use it as a pattern as well. And I'm using just single layer of fabric, and I'll show you how to fold the fabric while cutting on the main fabric. So firstly I'll mark the length including seam allowance, 23 inch. Now for shoulder, take a half of shoulder width. As in my measurement, shoulder width is 13.5 inch. Half of it would be 6.75 inch. In this pattern, we don't have shoulder slope and there is no seam on the shoulders. So now from this point, I'll mark the armhole, which would be half of armhole round. In my measurement, armhole is 14 inch, so half of it would be 7. I'll just extend this point. Now from the top I'll mark a point at 10.5 inch shoulder to apex, 14 inch shoulder to waist, and 21 inch shoulder to hip. For chest I'm adding 2 inch of ease. In my measurement, chest round is 31 inch, so 31 plus 2 is 33, and dividing it by 4 I'll get 8.25 inch. For bust I'm adding 3 inch of ease. In my measurement, bust is 32 inch, so 32 plus 3 is 35, and dividing it by 4 I'll get 8.75 inch. For waist I'm adding 5 inch of ease because I want loose fit top. So if you want little bit fitted, you can add 2 or 3 inch for ease. So I'm adding 5 inch. In my measurement, waist is 27. 27 plus 5 is 32, and dividing it by 4 I'll get 8 inch. And for hip I'm adding 4 inch of ease. 37 plus 4 is 41, and dividing it by 4 I'll get 10.25 inch. Now I'll join these points. And I'll join this point to the bottom line with a slight curve like this. Now from this point I'll mark the sleeve length, which is 3 inch in my measurement, and sleeve round is 13 inch, so half of it would be 6.5 inch. Now I'll join it to the chest point with a slight curve. From center I'll mark the neck width, which is 3 inch in my measurement. Here I'm adding 1.5 inch of seam allowance, and here I'm adding 0.75 inch for seam allowance. Now I'll mark the yoke length, which is 8 inch in my measurement. This is including seam allowance. And now I'll cut it. So this is a pattern for my top. Now I'll cut it on the main fabric. I'm using plain black crepe for yoke. So I've marked the yoke length, and now I'll fold the fabric in length and then in width. So this fold on the shoulder is important. It should always unfold because we are making extended sleeve, so there will be no seam and no shoulder slope. Shoulder is just extended till the desired sleeve length. Now I'll place the yoke pattern and I'll cut it. Now I'll cut the neckline. Neck width is 3 inch. Neck depth is 5 inch for back and 7 inch for front. From this point again I'll mark the neck width and I'll join these points. Now I'll make the neckline shape, which is round for both front and back. Now I'll cut it. Firstly I'll cut the back neckline. Now I'll separate the back. I'll just fold it again and I'll cut the front neckline. Now for bottom I'm using animal print crepe fabric. So I'll just place the pattern. And I'll mark the length. I'm taking a little bit extra, and now I'll fold it in length, and now I'll fold it in width like this, and I'll just iron it. Now I'll place the pattern and I'll cut it. So cutting off my top is completed. Now I'll stitch it. Firstly I'll attach the yoke with the bottom, and for that place the yoke on the bottom, right sides facing each other, and make a stitch. So I have attached the yoke and bottom, and I'll just overlock it. So I have overlocked it. Now keep the seam allowance direction upwards towards the yoke, and I'll just make a top stitch. So I've made the top stitch, and now similarly I'll attach the back. So I have attached yoke and bottom for both front and back. Now I'll finish the sleeve round with straight stitch. So I have finished it. Now I'll stitch the side fitting seam on both sides. And now I'm finishing the bottom or ghera of the top. Now I'll just finish the neckline, and for that I'm using this bias strip. I'll quickly show you how I finish it with the bias strip, but if you want to see the detailed video, I'll share the link in the description box. I've already made a video on how to finish neckline with the bias strip, so you can check it out from there. So my top is completed and this is how it looks. Thanks for watching. Hope you like this video. If you do, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.